I had to give the sharks time to circle.
Range Wilson.
Las Vegas can be a dangerous place. Its economy is based largely on cash, and wherever there is cash, there are people looking to steal it. If you would like to avoid getting robbed in Las Vegas, there is plenty of information out there. But let's say you are curious what it's like to get robbed in Las Vegas. In that case, this video is for you because I am going to tell you exactly how I went about it. Step 1. Win money. This step is important because if you win the money, it doesn't really feel like yours. You don't own the money, you are just kind of holding on to it. As a professional poker player, I had been playing in the side games at the World Series of Poker for several weeks. I had been doing well, but that money felt more like a salary than a windfall. Then, one night, I got on a true hot streak. The kind of hot streak that had always happened to other poker players, but never to me. After just a couple of hours of play, I was ahead $5,000. Now I had plenty of ways to use $5,000 at that point in my life, so I cashed out, stuffed my pockets full of $100 bills, and headed home to think through my options. Step 2. Celebrate. As I was walking from the poker room to the parking lot at the Rio Hotel, I found myself surrounded by women. Professional women, if you catch my drift. They had noticed my bulging pockets and were eager to show me a good time. I had no interest in their services, but they got me to thinking that I deserved to celebrate a little bit. I decided to head up to the Voodoo Lounge at the top of the Rio. I was in a great mood and I had money to spend. That combination meant that it was not long before I made some new best friends. We had a great time dancing, chatting, and drinking. After a while, my new best friend suggested that we continue the party elsewhere. Step 3. Flash your cash. I piled into a cab with my new best friends and we headed over to Dre's after hours. There was a huge line at the door, but I knew how to handle that situation. I approached the velvet rope confidently, pulled out a huge roll of Benjamins, and peeled 2 of them off. For $200, my new best friends and I got to skip the line entirely. Step 4. Party until dawn. I was off to a good start, but if I wanted to make sure to get robbed, I had to give the sharks time to circle. I had a great time partying with my new best friends, but eventually they decided to leave. But I was not ready to call it a night. I continued the party on my own with no one at all to watch my back. Step 5. Let your guard down. By this point, I had forgotten all about the cash that was still bulging my pockets outwards. When some random woman came up to me and rubbed her hands all over my body, I assumed she was just looking for some action. But she was actually looking for some cash, and she found it very quickly. Tune in next time to find out how I reacted to getting robbed. Until then, you can catch up on my life videos by clicking on the playlist. My name is Range Wilson, and I'll see you next time.